sir, man. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Josh, back with another video, man. I don't want to be one of those type of people to tell you to like, comment, subscribe before the video even start, but like, comment, and subscribe, man, because you already know what's going on. By the thumbnail, by the title of this video, you already see what is going on, man. You already know what is happening here, and they don't need to act like you don't know already before we even get started with the video and stuff like that. You dig? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And if you're sitting at the crib, you ain't doing nothing, turn your boy up, because, man, we on the road to 5K. Your boy is we working, man. We working, we going crazy, I'm telling you. And even going strong all the way through the year, being more consistent, starting from now all the way to 2026, the beginning of 2026. And once that 2026 mark hit, I promise you we're gonna go up, and we going crazy the whole year of 2026, man, because, hey, all gas, no brakes. We on the road to 5K. Now, without further ado, I'm about to get into this, showing you all my top 3 concealed carry. There may be an honorable mention at the end, but I don't know. We're about to see. So we're gonna do my top 3 carry concealed. Some of them I carry a little bit more than the others, just to show you all what I have and what I would prefer for my top 3 budget. Not just concealed carry, but for my top 3 budget. So if you brand new to the firearm game, man, to purchasing guns, to purchasing firearms, different things of that nature, if you new, this will be my options to those with, I guess, similar size hands to mine or so, because I have like mid-size hands, so they're not small, but they're not the biggest either. And I have more compact hands, man. So like I said, this will be good if it's good for me, and I want to push everybody. My options may not be your options. My opinions may not be your opinions. So I encourage everybody that is getting into this to go out to the stores and try what you like, get a feel of what you like the most and what works for you, because what works for me may not work for you, but it may work for you. You feel me? If we got similar size hands and I'm giving you my opinion, you may find it that you may like it as well when you go feel these in hand or at the store or wherever you're getting them from. You may feel like you like it too. And excuse the noise in the background. Excuse the noise in the background right now. We got some people over, man, so you know they out there turning up, having fun or whatever like that. But without further ado, let's go with my first pistol. And before we even get started with some of the ones that are similar, this probably will be, I don't know if you all would choose one of these first. You know what? I'm gonna go first things first, what most people like, what most people have, and that is none other than a Glock 19X. This is a Gen 4, chambered in 9mm. And before I get to even pulling the trigger or showing you all of that, yes, I already emptied it before the video, but there's nothing in the chamber. I don't know if you see that. I checked this one before. We don't look down the top of the barrel. We looking down the slide and from the back side of the barrel. Makes nothing in here. Pointing in the same direction. And yeah, man, this is the Glock 19X. This is what most people go to who has nice size hands for concealed. This is a pretty good concealed. It's not micro compact, but it is definitely a compact. This is a nice size pistol, something you could put in your, you know what I'm saying, your pants, or whether it's summer or winter time. You probably can fit it in your pocket depending on how big you know, they wear big pants now, so you know what I'm saying, you may be able to fit in your pants wherever else. But this is a good concealed carry pistol if you just want to, you know, put this on your concealed carry holster inside your belt, not outside your belt. This is Glock 19X. And for those who don't know, I mean, Glock triggers are pretty good, and you can kind of see what's going on here. So all this is kind of the slack. So not too much. Right here is where it kind of has that wall break. Yep. So it's not too bad, man. Not too bad. And this will be most people's first choice to conceal carry because of the compatibility. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people do have Glocks dare to be different. You could dare to be different. Me, I have different things in my arsenal or my collection, so I don't put down one over the, well, I don't put down one mostly over the other, or I wouldn't necessarily just want to carry a Glock, but they do have their reasons. They do have their fair share of why people would like to carry them, which is compatibility. You know, it's consistency. Man, Glock has been making pistols, and it has been running pretty good faithfully for some time, and it's tried and true. And most people go to the Glock 19X. That's what that is right here. This is a Gen 4. Most people have the Gen 5 with the MOS with the optic slide on the optic cut on the top, and of course some other attributes that the Gen 5 have. But that's what it is. The serration is on the back, not in the front. That's it. Something plain, simple. Now in between that, I wanted to show you these two because most people will consider these two, like, I would say, like rivals. And since Kenneth came out with this, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all it's a Canik, and this one is a nice, it's a compact, it's a micro compact, but it holds 15. We're gonna clear this out first before anything starts. Nothing in there. This right here holds 15, bro. Plus one. 15 plus one, and this color is crazy. The trigger is nice, black and red. Empty it. Nothing in the chamber. Pointing in the same direction. Empty. You did. You'll know, and this one right here has an optic cuss at the top. Pretty nice. Has a rail at the bottom for a light. You will know because it has like a little pin indicator to tell you whether if there's a round in the chamber or not, or one in the head, and whether there's one in the head or not. But it's cocked back. You can see where it's right there, and even when you shoot, when you pull the trigger, it's not right there. So that's a good thing to always know whether you have something in the head or not. This thing right here is really super concealable. This is super concealable, and it is a good option for those, you know, in the summertime, if you want something small. Now, I shot this gun plenty of times off camera and on camera. One thing I can say, it is a little snappy, so you would have to practice with it to get good much. But the trigger on here is amazing. You can't forget about that. You can't forget about the trigger, the front serrations, the back serrations on the slide, and the thing is just a beast, man. This thing runs too. The grips on here is pretty good, and the ergonomics. And I mean, aesthetically, it is aesthetically pleasing. I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, but it's aesthetically pleasing. And this is what you get, man. 15 rounds. Of course, it has a little pinky space down here for those who have a little bigger hands. You got good pinky space on this magazine. If you can kind of see it down here, you know what I'm saying? You got that pinky space right there. You get a better grip on it, so it won't be so snappy in your hands. But it is a snappy pistol, dog. It's a snappy pistol, and this would be a good choice to conceal carry as well. And you're not gonna find none of these guns over like $700. So for the most part, they're budget guns. This one right here, gonna run you about 400 and something or so, but no more than like $500. Yes, you'll be able to find these in your stores, local gun stores. They should have some of these. And it's not a selling video, but this is a good budget gun to carry if you want something outside of a Glock that people have. So let's move on to the next. I'm going to go on with something similar or similar size to this. Not necessarily the same, but this is one of the ones that I carry more so out of all of these right here. But this is none other than the Glock 43X, man. And I'm gonna hold that here for you. I got a couple of scratches on the slides, and this is not the MOS, so it didn't come with the rail or the optic cuts, but I had to add something on there to put a light on there, the red dot on there, and I do plan on adding a few other, not optics, but a few other attachments on here soon. So make sure you stay tuned to this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because we're going crazy with all of them. We're going to take our time with each one of my firearms and upgrade all of them to bring them up to par to my liking. So this firearm here, let me clear this out. First of all, it's a Glock 43X, like I said. It's not the MOS, but you can see what that thing look like. Pressure. That thing pressure, man. Let me turn it around for y'all boys in the back. Look at the slide. Cerakote red. I got a few scratches on there from shooting it. And look at the handle. Look at the handle on that thing. Got the stippling on there. We got a little symbol down there that's, I don't know if you can see it, a little symbol down there that you can see that was stamped on there. Pretty smooth shooting gun. Has less kick than a Canik does, and it's pretty well. The shooter has to be accurate, but it's a pretty accurate firearm to be a micro compact. Has front serrations, back serrations, and this is a Gen 5. It's just not an MOS. Now, as far as capacity, I would go with the Canik for the capacity. For having a 9mm, this is chambered 9mm as well, but it holds 10 in the magazine. It's not double stacked like the Canik has, but you can. Some people get like the shield arm mags, and that's just a little game for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Those in the back who don't really be knowing. Shield arm mags hold 15. You can just get one of those, pop it here. If it runs, take it to the range and see if it runs through the firearm. Bam! You got you a higher capacity magazine for a gun that you like. If you're a Glock fan, and if you're a Canik fan, I mean the capacity isn't an issue. But you can use what they give you because they already comes with a good capacity magazine. All right, those are my top three. I said we was gonna do top three firearms that I have, or firearms that are budget firearms that are in my concealed carry or my collection overall. Those are the top three. That's the video that I have for you all. And this is an honorable mention. We're gonna bring up one more firearm, and this is one that I usually carry, even though it is not compact. You can find these that are compact for around a good price around it, like the area of price range that most of these firearms are in. It's all in the same range, 400, 500, 600, somewhere around there you can find it. Now, last but not least, the Springfield Echelon. Yes, this is, I know y'all tired of probably seeing this, but this thing feel good in hand, no lie. Aesthetically pleasing. Honestly, this is probably the best looking one out of all of these to me, and it feels the best in hand. The trigger feels amazing right out the box. No attachment, no none of that, you feel me? So this will be one of my top choices. You can pick these up compact. I think it was a 4.0 or something, but they have these in the compact or a smaller version. This is a full size with my Siley Bear up top. Because I got the mailbox in there, they call it the mailbox. I have the mailbox at the top, and back sights are glow in the dark. This one hold, I think, what, about 2021, because I have the base plate on there, but everything feels good. Like the grip, the serrations on there, the cuts on here, the optic cuts on there, the daggone rail right here. You know what I'm saying? The slide releases, it feels good. It has a grip on the slide release. I'm gonna show you all that right here. It has the same type of grips all the way through, or I would say, you know, that texture. It has good texture, so you can hold on to it. It's not going to be slipping out your hand, whether it's raining outside, whether you drop it, you know what I'm saying, in some water. It's pretty good feel. Glow in the dark sights. Nothing in the chamber jar. I had checked that earlier. But this is a pretty good pistol, and it's not a heavy pistol, but it's a nice pistol. So if you want to go find a compact version of these, this would be a banging option to choose if you don't know what to go with. That's just, you know what I'm saying, my experience shooting it. Is a pretty good gun. Of course, you have to be accurate, but the gun is pretty accurate too. I haven't shot the compact, but I've watched plenty of videos to know how it shoots, well, to see how it shoots. And I'm not gonna say too much, but it might be one coming soon to the channel, which is why I'm gonna speak on it and bring it to y'all later. Matter of fact, I just told you, I'm gonna get one soon. I'm gonna get one soon, and I'm gonna show you all on the channel and probably compare them in the video, show you the difference between the full size and the compact version of the Echelon. Like I said, if you watched until the end of this video, thank you all. If you got to the end of this video, if you reached the end of this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell because we're on the road to 5K. And if you don't, you're gonna have to see me. You feel me? You're gonna have to